Hello, everyone. Welcome back. Today, we're going to be going to Ann Arbor, Michigan, and we're going to actually stop at 3 Rivian Adventure Network chargers on the way, only one Electrify America station. So I figured I'd take you along on the trip. It's going to be mostly through Pennsylvania and Ohio, and 3 Rivian Adventure Network chargers is going to be pretty exciting. So let's go ahead and get started. Let's see if we can find the Rivian chargers here. Should be in this
You have arrived.
area. There they are, over there. Breezewood, PA. Which one should we take? I'm going to take the far left one here. Oh, vehicle charging. 36 cents per kilowatt hour. Say it's ramping up. It's about 48 degrees here. Let's see how much power we get. 113, 122, 140, 150, 155. This is nice, and we're at 60%, so it's probably going to hang out around 170 and ramp back down. Okay, so we're here inside the car, and looks like we've ramped down to 148 kilowatt, and I'm probably only going to need to charge up to 80% here. We probably didn't even need to stop. ABRP thought I was only going to have about 25%, and I wound up having 60, so I have to check my ABRP settings to see why it's being so conservative. We're going to charge up here to 80% and head on to the next stop. Looks like they have a couple level 2 chargers here as well. It's like 2 level 2 chargers and 5 DC fast chargers. And looks like the level 2 chargers are open to all electric vehicles. Alright, so we're on the Pennsylvania Turnpike, headed towards Pittsburgh. We are going to stop in Cranberry Township, PA. We're not going to try to make it to Strongville, Ohio. I think that's a little too much of a stretch. But beautiful views out here. This is really a nice drive. A lot nicer than the drive up and down I-95 heading into like Massachusetts. So I'm enjoying this drive a lot more. Alright, so we're pulling up here at the EA station here at Sheets. This is a lot harder to get into than the Rivian station was. But it is a location that has some good amenities. Alright, so we're going to activate this. But I'm getting a red light. Okay, we were finally able to get this thing activated. And we're getting some really good speed at 38%. Getting 201 kilowatt. I don't know if you can see that. This thing's focusing correctly. And it's saying we're going to be 20 minutes to get to 80%. Okay, so we're going to hang out here just for a bit. It says we need to get to 56, 10 minutes of charging. I'll probably let it go to 60 just to be safe because it's going to be getting dark soon and the temperature will probably be dropping. But definitely not as easy to get into this EA station. And I had a little bit of trouble getting the charger started. Rivian was certainly a lot easier. It was plug and charge. And after this, the next stop will be at another Rivian Adventure Network charger in Strongville, Ohio. All right, we're going to pull up this one on the end here. And 2C over there is for if you're towing. There's one over there for towing as well. All right, let's see. 36 cents per kilowatt hour. I can't do this one-handed. There we go. There we go. We got 26%. And it's ramping up. Did not precondition or anything like that on the way here. Battery's nice and warm. So we're getting up close to, or maybe over 200 kilowatt. Not quite. Okay, everyone. So we're getting a little over 200 kilowatt here. And I didn't precondition on the way here, but it's saying it's going to take 40 minutes for us to get to 90%. So we're actually going to try to eat something here. We may or may not need to stop at the Rivian Adventure Network in Maumee, Ohio. My ABRP said we would need to stop there for 9 minutes before we get to Ann Arbor. And my wife's ABRP says we don't need to stop. So we'll have to make that decision in a bit. It even has one over there for a towing vehicle. So if you have a trailer, you can pull through. There's a big spot right there to pull through there and connect with a trailer hitched up, which is nice. It's what I like to see at every EV charger. And if this Rivian charger go around this side of the building, the Sheets is right over here. All right, so let's see if we can get the last charge of the night here in Maumee, Ohio. Let's see, get this in here. Looks like Rivian gives you 10 minutes after your charge is complete. After 10 minutes, they charge you an idle fee of 50 cents per minute. Let's see how long this takes here. It's ramping up. 40%. See how much it ramps up. It's getting really toasty after the last charging stop. battery was showing 120 degrees Fahrenheit when I looked at it. So this is like good speed. So here's the pull-through charger. It's really nice. I've noticed that Rivian has done a really good job designing their chargers. And this is your Tesla supercharger down there. It's like they have 8 stalls there at the Tesla supercharger. And then here is the bank of Rivian fast chargers right here. And here we are in the car. I think we're going to charge to, we don't have to, but I'm going to charge to 80% because we don't have any charging at the hotel. And the DC fast chargers around the hotel are slow. They're 50 or 60 kilowatt. And we're getting some really good speed here at the Maumee, Ohio charger. We're getting 216 kilowatt between 214 and 216 here at 45% state of charge. So I don't think this is going to be, hopefully it's not going to be a long stop. It says 34 minutes, but we're not charging all the way to 90%. We're only going to 80. All right, so I set my charging slider to 80%. And that's the cool thing about the Rivian. On the latest software, you just adjust that slider to where you want it. And now it tells me we have 19 minutes to get to 80%. Okay, everyone, so we made it to Ann Arbor, Michigan. And I'm here at a ChargePoint charger. And unfortunately, this thing is only getting 31 kilowatt. Now, I do have 60%, but it's telling me I'm going to need to be here for an hour and 12 minutes to get a 90% charge. So anyway, we didn't get to pick the hotel that we were staying at. So the hotel that we're staying at, the Kensington, does not have EV chargers. So if you're watching this in your management at the Kensington and Ann Arbor, please put in some EV chargers. That would be a huge convenience to any EV owners visiting your establishment. But anyway, the Rivian Adventure Network chargers were really, really good. I'm really, really satisfied with the charging speed, how each of them were laid out. Really, really nice. Rivian's doing an excellent job building out their own charging network. And I've noticed in a couple cases, they're in the same area that Tesla chargers are installed. So when the Tesla network opens up to Rivian vehicles, not only are you going to have the Rivian Adventure Network, but you're going to have all the Tesla chargers as well. So that's going to really, really dramatically improve the charging experience. What do you guys think of the state of our public charging infrastructure? Let us know down in the comments section. As always, folks, remember to like, hit subscribe, and then hit that bell so you get notified anytime we add new content. And we thank you guys so much for watching.